Hey, what's up, y'all? Blake here. Welcome back to the channel. Got some NBA player props we're going to look at here today on Underdog and PrizePicks both. Um, we will go ahead and hop into it. Both of our two picks, are going to be from the late games, right? So OKC, San Antonio, Utah, LA. We're targeting both of these games. We will start with pick number one. It's going to be right here on Utah. This one, you're definitely going to want to get on Underdog. It's going to be Colin Sexton over 14 and a half points. If you take a look at PrizePicks, they've already got him bumped to 15 and a half. Underdog, you can still get him for a flat rate right here, at over 14 and a half. So when we talk about some stats with Colin Sexton, his hit rate is pretty good on this. He's going to clear this in 8 of 13 games this year with Laurie marketing, because Laurie's missed a few games. With Laurie, he clears 6 of 10. I don't really like his rebounds because of the matchup. LeBron, AD, and Rui are all playing. And I don't really like his assist line because it's set at 18 and a half, I think. 18 and a half points and assists. So I don't like PA because that means that we're looking for him to get 4 assists in order for that to make sense. He's only had 4 more assists 3 times this year, 3 of 13 games. And with Laurie, only once has Colin Sexton seen 4 or more assists. So it doesn't really make sense to go that route. When we talk about LA, they are bottom 7 in points allowed to the shooting guard. So really just hoping there's no blowout here is our only thing. The Lakers are favored by 11, but it's a really high over under 235 and a half. So if Utah can put up, what does that have us at? 224, 223. So 110, 113 points. I feel really good about Colin Sexton getting 15 of those. So that's going to be pick number one. Pick number two that we're going to be taking a look at is going to be in, like we said, in the OKC game, and it's going to be Jalen Williams. This one, I am just going to take it all, right? So over 34 and a half PRA. So this one, right, on PrizePicks, obviously you can't go one or the other. You got to have 2 on the same platform. But on PrizePicks, you can find Jalen Williams PRA. They've already got it bumped down to 34. They've already got it bumped down to 34. So I think if you wait just a little longer throughout the day, maybe wait till the tacos drop, if you want to do PrizePicks. But if you're doing Underdog, if you just want to wait, I think they have a Steph Curry free square too. But this should mirror that, right? Because there is juice on the under on DK. So this 34 and a half right here should fall to 34. If not, it definitely shouldn't go up, right? Shouldn't be going anywhere north of 34 and a half. If anything, it'll stay where it's at or drop lower. So this is one that I think you can hold out on. Now, when we talk about this matchup, Chet is out. The other Jalen Williams for OKC, he's out. So we should see about 34 minutes here. Pretty tight rotation they keep in OKC. Without Chet, Jalen Williams has hit this in 3 of 4 games without Chet, and those are all recent games. Now we talk about the matchup versus San Antonio tonight. Wemby is doubtful. So there's his game log right there without Chet. So Wemby is doubtful, right? So Wemby should not be playing. If he does, that'll kind of fuck this whole prop up. But Wemby is doubtful, shouldn't be playing. That will open up everything down low for Williams, right? He's being dropped down to the 5, maybe the 4 still, but should be dropped down to the 5 against Zach Collins. Points should open up, assists, and especially rebounds should be able to eat up those boards. I just don't like rebounds on Underdog alone because they're only like 0.93 payout instead of just the full 1. So I do think this is a game where Jalen Williams can just eat up down low. This is a pick that I do think, again, should be placed later in the day. I think you can afford to hold out on this one if you're doing Underdog for it to drop down to 34. If you're doing PrizePicks, you might as well jump on it. I don't think it's going down to 33 and a half. But the Sexton prop probably needs to be submitted ASAP if you like that, over 14 and a half points on Underdog, 15 and a half on PrizePicks. So that's going to be our 2 picks though. We're going to go Colin Sexton over 14 and a half points, Jalen Williams over 34 and a half PRA, maybe 34 if you just hold out a little longer until closer to tip off. So that is going to be the 2 picks, man. Hope y'all cash. Good luck. Catch you on the next one. Later.